Yeah, also guys, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to be breaking down BTC. Guys, this is actually the very first video that I am making, or the very first analysis for BTC in this month. Now, I'm very busy, but I've been sharing trades for free in our WhatsApp community. Now, these are some of the trades that we've taken so far in our WhatsApp community. I think this was the very first trade we took over here. Okay, the first one was actually lost. Then this was the second one, and right here, as you can see, we rode this trade all the way from 111 all the way to 121, which was where we closed. We didn't wait for it to take TP3, but later entered another trade, I think, which was this one over here. And you can see price also. All this trade actually met their TP. All right, this was just when we were still updating the price. So this was a Euro US, but I didn't share this because it came late, and that was our Asian session, so I couldn't share this particular trade. So this is the last trade we took, which was with loss, but in all, it has actually been a very profitable month. So guys, if you want to get access to our free signals, just check the link below this video, our WhatsApp channel, WhatsApp group. Join there. You're welcome to the community. So that being said, let's head over to the video of today. Now, let's first of all take a look at the 4-hour time frame and see what is actually happening with BTC. Now, as you can see over here, we are still in an uptrend. We didn't range over this area, then came back, swept liquidity here, started rallying. So this is where we took that very trade that I showed you right now, just now, and we've been riding this wave all along. Now, what is the next thing to do? Now, as you guys always know, I love doing analysis with you guys, or for you guys, on a very plain, empty chart, so that you see what is happening. But before I do that, let's first of all take a look at the daily time frame to see what is actually happening. Now, we can see over here that on the daily time frame, we just kind of created a new high over here after coming down to seek internal liquidity over here. So now, unfortunately, we did not have a clear close above this area. So once we created a new high, the markets came all the way down. Then there's a daily FEG inside this area where the markets came to tap. Now, right now, what I am looking at is that I'm looking at two key zones, all right, to buy BTC from. Number one is where we are right now in the market. Now, for me to be able to do that, let's first of all mark out. So this particular zone over here is one zone that I'm looking to take a buy. Then the second zone I'm looking to take a buy is this particular zone over here. So if I'm to streamline this on the, let's say, the 4-hour time frame, then you can just go to 4-hour time frame. Then we can just streamline this to simple demand zones. So we have a demand zone over here. We also have another demand zone right here. So these are the two zones I'm looking to buy BTC. Now, basically what I'm looking for right now, because it's already in the buy zone, so basically what I'm looking for right now is a clear 15-minute change of character. Now, if you go down to the 15-minute time frame, you will see that we've not had any clean change of character yet. All right, so when we tap that zone, you can see that this was the structure over here. We had this, then we had this, and we had this. So once we see BTC, there are two things I'm looking at for BTC right now. I'm looking out for BTC to either close above this area, all right, either close above this area over here. Then once it closes above that area, we'll wait for retracements, then get into a trade. Now, I'm going to be sharing this trade for free. Throughout this month, I'm sharing trades for free. So just join the WhatsApp channel. You have access to all these trades for free. Now, that's the first thing I'm looking at. I'm looking out for BTC to kind of create close above this area, which will now give a clear change of character or change in order flow. Then wait for a retracement. Then we can take a buy from this level. That's the first scenario I'm looking at for BTC. Now, the second scenario is that since it is weekend, all right, maybe on Monday we might see BTC going down, taking out the low from previous week, that's previous week low or the weekend liquidity. Then if it does that, then that simply means that this level over here is going to be, that simply means that this level over here is going to be, guys, I'm just showing you how I take my entry from the smaller time frame. So It's more like giving you guys a lesson on how I actually look for my entries. All right, so I'm now sharing this for free. So guys, make sure you subscribe. So if price goes down Monday, take a liquidity over here, then that simply means that this is the area I'm going to be looking at for BTC to close above them before we start looking for a buy. So that being the case, then this is what I'm going to look for. A close above this on the 15-minute time frame, then retracements maybe 50%. Remember, I use premium and discount, so I might want to see something like this, then we'll take a buy. So if we were to measure that particular swap or the anticipated sweep, not swept, then this is basically what I might want to look for. All right, take a buy over here. I don't really use large stop loss because it doesn't really make sense. If price comes down to hit your stop loss, you just have to wait for another setup. You don't necessarily need to use a very large stop loss. It doesn't really make sense to me though, even as a swing trader, because some people believe that as a swing trader, you have to use this enormous amount of stop loss. No, if you actually know your pair and you know how it moves, you know where to exactly the right place to place your stop loss. So this stop loss is not even going to be extended into this level. Some people will want to extend their stop loss here, but mine is just below that particular structure that gave me that setup. So this is the second thing I'm looking for. I already showed you the first thing I'm looking for. So that's basically what I'm waiting for to get into BTC by position. So in the larger scale of things, BTC is still very, very bullish. All right, this is just a pullback or a retracement in the market. So guys, if you trade BTC or you trade gold, make sure, so this is the best channel you should be subscribed to. I do trade Euro USD sometimes and USD but mainly BTC and gold. Take care guys, and do have a lovely trading week ahead. Bye.